My name is Andrew Rogers. I'm a building inspector with the city of Prescott. I've been here for 6 years. I have multiple certifications in building inspections from residential to commercial. And I'm glad you get to join me today and do a little sample of what we do out here in the field in beautiful city of Prescott. So come along with me and let's go take a look at a few things that we have today. So today we're here to look at a fireplace that was actually an addition added on to a home that was, it's in the process of being built. This is a new construction home in a subdivision. As of recently, we had done some tests during the combo rough inspection where they add in mechanical, plumbing, electrical. And during that process, a lot of tests are done for the gas, for the safety, operating pressure, things of that nature. So today what we're going to look at is how they installed this fireplace. Now, they recently had to pull a separate permit for this, for a plumbing permit, because it's not a part of the actual plan. So because it's new plumbing as far as gas and different things going in a new system, they had to pull a separate permit. This is a very typical gas system that goes in. We're looking at it. We have manufacturer specifications for this. These are all set in the fireplace. We're going to verify a few things for safety. Some of the things that we're going to look at and we'll go over is the framing itself. So we want to make sure structurally the framing is done in a safe manner, that everything is secured. Luckily for us, this is not a bearing location. There's no weight or structural support on this location. So it doesn't involve a lot of engineering for those purposes. I've probably done a few thousand of these in my time. So this is very typical framing that we're looking at. We're looking at how the system is secured. During the review process, they'll go over to make sure the system meets the correct BTU operatings and different things that function with this system, that the ductwork is correct, that fits this system, that we have everything on site. Manufacturer specifications are there and everything we can go over. And we're checking for a few various safety items. One thing we're looking for is just our connections, making sure these ducts are sealed properly, they're using the right materials for this vent. This is a rated vent. It's got a UL listing for fire. Everything that we need is there. Everything is attached and strapped and sealed. This is exactly what we want to see. They have put red caulking around the flange. That is a fire caulking. That helps protect against any, let's say, fires in this thing. Generally, it being gas, that's what we want to watch for, is anything going on with that. The draft shield, that also helps. It's a fire draft shield. It helps protect any fire from going up into this. We want to protect that because anything that gets into your ceiling area as far as fire, that is no good. Pretty much your house is gone once it gets into the roof or the attic location. So we want to try to protect anything fire-wise from going in and penetrating those areas. And we look through that throughout the whole entire house. We're looking at the electrical. The electrical is very typical. We want to make sure this is tacked and secured in place, that they're using the right type, 14 gauge. Here, this is the electrical, and that is very typical standard for what they're doing. Their box is mounted. Obviously, this is for a TV. We have this mounted within 12 inches of the receptacle. The receptacle is installed perfectly. I can see the ground connection. These are more communication cables that we're looking at. So that's done. If you also look here at your electrical going in, that location is called a top plate, and at the top plate they have added fire foam to seal that penetration. It's also a fire protection. So that's one thing we really want to look for. We're checking the vents, the static, the strapping, all this is correct. We have all the information we need here as far as the caution symbols, everything, the ductwork is connected, everything is sealed properly, screwed properly, applied, our bracing. We have the gas coming in here. One thing that I want to make sure of, and we do have it, shutoff valve. This is required per the appliance. Every appliance, whether it be a gas stove or something going in that involves gas, water heater, that is a gas water heater, there has to be a shutoff valve located within so many feet of that appliance. That way we can make sure to shut off the gas to the appliance if something was to happen. So they have that there. That's very typical of a fireplace. They're using the correct materials for the fire. This is absolutely very secured, very good. They've done a good job. They've got the right bins, the right application, and everything looks correct as far from a building standpoint. I'm going to verify a few things on the specification sheets. Other than that, this is what we're looking at. I will go outside. I did have them repressurize the entire system in the home. And what we're doing is making sure that now that they've added this new gas line, that the entire system in the house is still operating. There's no leaks, there's nothing. We have them pump that up to a certain pressure to verify that information. And we have them install a gauge where your shutoff valve is located outside. That lets me know that regardless if it's the fireplace, the gas stove, everything that's connected to gas in the whole system is operating without any leaks, and then we're okay to move forward. Previously, this house did have a gas meter release. They run on natural gas, and it runs on basically propane. The gas meter was released, and they did a pressure test in. We're retesting the system because of the new application. It's a safety precaution. We want to verify that information. So we're going to go outside and take a look at that. So right now we're here outside at where the system comes in, the gas. Obviously you can see we have our tank located right here. This goes into a system here, comes in, we have our dielectric union and our shutoff, and this is our main gas. The green tag indicates that we've already looked at this and signed off on it. The valve is open, which means that the air that they applied for the pressure test is going through the entire system into the home. The way we verified this is through a pressure test. This is our pressure gauge. We have them max this out at a 15 psi pressure gauge on these. It's more than what's needed, but we want to make sure that this system can withstand a good amount of pressure. There's no leaks. And when we show up, these are under pressure. We're going to test the airflow. You can use a tool, you can use anything. I've got a small pebble in the hand, but we want to verify if this pressure is going to release. Now, as you can hear, the pressure is releasing. The gauge is slowly moving. Let go, the gauge still holds. So now we know this system is under full compliant, everything is good, and I'm okay with passing the inspection on the fireplace itself. One thing we want to verify is that, once again, when we show up, and this is for all inspections, and I just want to make sure everybody knows this, that all plans are on site, permits are on site, we have that information. Luckily for us, this builder is very good at doing that. He keeps them on site at all times, and upon arrival, we noticed that they were here and located in the garage. So today we just completed our inspection on the gas inspection for the new fireplace. Everything's done as far as safety and requirements that we need, and next time I'm going to take you somewhere that doesn't have maybe a permit but was accident based, and we got to think on the fly and how to be safe in this manner. So join me next time on that one.